Sifuna almost make Mudavadi to walk out in blood parliament. During tough question, Sifuna asked Musalia Mudavadi. He asked Mudavadi that why did Ruto accompany Papa wa Roma or Moses Masika Wetangula in Rome during Pope burial after Ruto had gone to China or Beijing to borrow loan. What was Ruto's intention? Mudavadi almost urinated because he couldn't explain to himself as the government Prime Cabinet Secretary. And let's watch this drama before I proceed, ladies and gentlemen.
Kenyans to try and belittle a process of this nature where the Pope was being given a dignified send-off. But the Honourable Senator has brought it to my attention, at least. I hope I've corrected this image that was doing the rounds from another quarter. I know it was not him, it was from another quarter.
Just on that issue, Prime Cabinet Secretary, the initial announcement was that Kenya was going to be represented by the head of parliament, the Honorable Speaker Wetangula. Was that information correct, or how did it happen that in the end our head of state was also present there?
The head of state was on a state visit to China, and one of the challenges was to process and finish the engagements of the state visit on time to be able to be in the Vatican. So the precaution was that in the event that the logistics would become a problem, then there was a plan B. Okay, but the president made it out of his engagements there, and I think we are covered in the sense that he represented the country at the funeral service. The data around universities, as I said, will share information. I have been very outspoken. My officers are here, and they know very well that one of the things that I really spoke to was exactly what the members are raising today, that we need to bring transparency to the scholarships that Kenya obtains from friendly countries. It's only right that we know what has been availed, and we also make available the processes.
You've watched and listened to that video clip. There was a tough question being asked towards Musalia Mudavadi by Sifuna. Sifuna is doing Lord's work. He is among the senators who are sober-minded, together with this Senator Kajwang from Mudavadi. I like that spirit. You see, these leaders, they are old. That is first thing we must understand. And that is why I keep on even saying that if we make ourselves to become the head of state, the first thing we will do is to remove this issue of someone is 60 years is when you retire. As long as you are 40 years, then retire. In fact, we must draft that in the parliament. Kwa sababu, these people are old, that is first of all. They have stolen government fund, they are rich, so they don't have that time to even make any development. Someone like Mudavadi alianza kukua uongozi wakati wa Moi. Ebu piga hii hesabu wakati wa Moi, bado hapo tu kwa serikali. Hata asemi, mimi nimechoka jamani. Wacha niende retire. Na ile tamaa, the more you get tamaa. Hata nywele inamea white, bado huko tu. Mimi nitawafukuza vibaya sana. bado huko tu, nywele inamea white, bado huko tu una compete na vijana wadogo wa 1990s. Ndio maana alishindwa hata kujibu hiyo swali, sorry. Because they are just there. They are just there. As long as their payment is getting in, as long as they receive salary, well comfortable. To make it worse, they are even creating offices for their spouses. To make it worse. Na mimi nikajiuliza pia, mbona Ruto aliaccompany Wetangula? Yaani hii ndio serikali sijawahi ona. Speaker ako very much close to the president. Very much close. It means kama wako close hivyo, kuna deal wanafanya. Mpaka anamfuata huko Rome. President, hata hizo picture mkiona, mnaona tu Ruto was not even recognized. Hapo si ndio alijaribu kuhakisha msuma imekataa kuwaka. Why are we demeaning ourselves? Please, Mr. President. Stop demeaning yourself. At least find work to do. It means umefanya kazi yote hadi imeisha. Na hii kazi yenye umefanya hata ionekane. People like Mudavadi ndio unaweka kwa uongozi. Look at that embarrassment. Umeweka committee, ameshindwa kujibu maswali. People like Ruku, unamuona tu anachukua videos ati amevisit pale fulani, lakini kazi hakuna. Huyo Ruku umechagua CS, kazi hakuna. Kazi yao ni video tu na kuweka TikTok na kujifanya wanasifu Mungu kwa gospel. Lakini hakuna, wanafanya tu vitu za blood fucking. So we must stand up as leaders. We must stand up as leaders. Musalia Mudavadi should even step down. At least aachie wengine. Sifuna was right asking him so many questions, not only even of that William Ruto to Rome. There was another question he was being asked about, I think, fund, something doing with fund. He was asked that question. Shida ya hii nchi ni viongozi wamekwama, wataki kuacha hiyo uongozi. Mtu ameajiriwa miaka 20 bado hata pale pa private farm. Uwezi kama miaka 10 utavutwa na hiyo kampuni. Awambie ukweli. Ukienda sana miaka 6 sawa uenda. Hata miaka 5, miaka 4. Fanya na uende. Kwani wewe utazikwa kwa kampuni? Watakungoja umalize hiyo uhangaike hata miaka 20, watakuvuta kama umbwa. Kwa sababu ya nini? You are now useless to them. Hata wewe uweze kuwa MP miaka yako yote, miaka 20, miaka 30. You will be useless. Now that is what is happening to people like Mudavadi. They can't express themselves, they can't expose themselves. Uzee imewaingilia badala waende retirement. Ndio maana niliadvise hata mtu wangu ule mzee wangu, nimempea heshima. Waende retirement wote. Achague mtu kama babu mwenye very much exposed, still energetic, having a lot of energy. Akue hiyo, achukue hiyo kingpin. Hakuna shida. Siye pia ni Mjaluo tu. Huko side ya Nyanza huko. Niliwaadvise hivyo. Bado wataki kusikia. Bado wanaangania tu broad based government. Watu ni kuangania tu cheo yao. Tumbo imejaa pesa. Hawataki hata kusaidia Wakenya. Sasa unashindwa. What is really happening? Hata huyu mzee wetu Ruto huyu akimaliza hii term yake, Wakenya ndio wataamua. Ama rudi ama aache. Na Wakenya watamwacha. Wakenya watamfinya asirudi. Pia inalingana na vile Wakenya wamejipanga. Yeye pia amejipanga na huko IBC. Niliwaambia yeye amebaki tu na IBC. Lakini si vote. So Mudavadi, you have embarrassed yourself. You used to be strong, sasa umeisha. Tuachie viongozi people like Sifuna, bado wako energetic, wenye wanauliza swali ngumu. But I hope they will speak this way and help this country, not just speaking. So this is what happened. Mudavadi cornered. He was embarrassed publicly and he couldn't explain or defend the government. Ni kubaya. Lazima tuambieni ukweli. Wazee waende nyumbani wapumzike. Mimi ndio nasema hivyo. Na Wakenya wengine. Hiyo position ya Mudavadi hata mnitafute mnipe. Naweza ifanya. Hata kama sina qualification. Nyinyi mniambie tu hapa tunaendaga mimi, lakini sitakubali mnienpek. Mnipe hiyo position yake. Tusaidie wananchi. So that is what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case at this point. I wish you all the best. Have blessed hour. Let's meet on another political discussion. Bye bye.